Hey guys, gonna make a quick video for you. I want you to take a look at some 12 gauge double-aught buck ammunition that I am really liking. This is the Federal Premium Law Enforcement ammunition. It's a 2 3/4 inch 9 pellet 12 gauge double-aught buck. Has the new Flite control wadding. A lot of people ask what kind of ammunition we use in our shotguns where I work, and this is what we're using now. We recently, probably a year or so, switched over to this. We used to use the Winchester, so I got one here, yeah, Winchester Ranger double-aught buck. It was 12 pellet. That's what we originally used. We have since switched to this Federal Premium, and I'm liking it so much that I went out and bought myself some for my personal usage. Picked some up at Sportsman's Guide. I think it's about $5 a box, so not cheap, about $1 a round, but well worth it. And you guys that use a 12 gauge shotgun for home defense and double-aught buck is an option, I highly recommend this, and I'm going to show you why here in just a minute. But good ammo. I really like it. We just had our qualification at work, and we shoot at a distance of 15 yards, and you will not believe the tight pattern that this shoots compared to what we used to shoot. Traditionally, double-aught buck, I mean, you know, traditionally we had a pattern maybe say this big, but with this stuff, and especially at realistic close quarter ranges, like for home defense, like, you know, 15 feet, 30 inside 30 feet, it's almost like shooting a slug. So in my opinion, it makes it, the 12 gauge gives it a little more effective range and a lot more precision with that real tight pattern. Like I say, indoors, in the size of your basic bedroom, it's going to be like shooting a slug almost. That's how tight the pattern is. But I'm going to set the camera up back about 15 yards and take some shots at these boards over here, 2 different boards, and let you see the difference in the pattern versus the Winchester we used to carry now with the Federal we carry. So let me get the camera set up and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I'm going to go ahead and shoot. I'm going to fire the Winchester round first. I'm going to shoot it into the board there with the white paint on it. So as y'all can see, here's a Winchester Ranger round. We'll shoot it, like I say, into the board with the white paint there, and look at the pattern, and then we'll shoot the other one into the, I'm going to shoot the Federal round into the board with the pink dots on it, the bottom dot there, because the upper one's got some rounds in it. So I'll be aiming at the bottom pink circle on the left board there with the Federal. So let's go ahead and shoot this. We're probably about, we ain't quite 15. This is probably about 12 yards. Just real, I mean, this is even a long shot for inside a house, but I just want you to see the difference in the spread on these rounds. Well, knock the board down. All right. We'll set it up here in a second. All right, next round's going to be, this is the Federal Premium that we're using now, 9 pellet. I'm going to shoot, I'm aiming at that bottom pink circle there. So okay, action open, safety on. All right, let's I'm going to put it down right here. Let's go down there and look. All right, like I said, that was wasn't that far. Pretty close. All right. Now let's look at this pattern here. Okay, if you can see it. All right. Got them here, here. Should have brought a tape measure, but that is a, you can see it is a, I would guess, a foot across. This round to this round is over a foot. So that's a big, I mean, that's about what you expect from what we used to carry. I mean, that's, like I say, this is no more than 12 yards, probably not even that. Between 10 and 12 yards, and you can see it's a big pattern there. Now let's look at the Federal flight control pattern. Look at that. It's smaller. That's smaller than my hand. So we're talking inside 5 inches pattern. That's definitely sub 5 inches. There's 2 right on top of each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So right there, and there's where the wad hit. But That is less than a 4-inch group. And like I say, that's 10 to 12 yards. So versus that's well over a foot. I'd say closer to 14 inches across at the same distance. So you can see the difference, big difference in the spread there. So yeah, if that don't convince you, you guys that have the 12 gauge option, double aught buck, realistically it and I think I'll just shoot another round just to show you from realistic range of indoors. It'll look like a slug hit. So let me get the camera set back up and all right guys, shoot another. We're going to shoot another one of these Federal Premium law enforcement rounds at a more realistic, I mean, not that 10 to 12 yards isn't realistic, but I'm talking, let's do like home defense scenario in your bedroom. Say you're shooting someone coming into your bedroom. We're going to do this one about 10 feet. And I'm going to shoot at in the middle pink circle on the right, the one on the farthest right there. It doesn't have anything. And watch how tight this pattern is at 10 feet. All right, let's go take a look. This is why you're going to see I recommend this ammo. Look at that. That's 9 pellets. That's just one little hole. That's realistic range for, like, say, home defense. And as you can see, a hole about the size of my thumb. Looks like a slug round. So very effective round for home defense. I highly recommend that. All right, let me set the camera back up. All right guys, well, I guess you can see why I like this Federal Premium law enforcement ammunition and why my department switched to it. That flight control wad does the trick. I mean, really tightens it up. It realistically, I mean, it's going to be tight as a slug in indoors and realistic indoor range self-defense shootings. But as you can see, the 10 to 12 yards, the difference, 4-inch group versus about a 14-inch group. So makes it much more effective as far as effective range, a lot more precision. So you guys, I highly recommend this product. Go out and get you some, and thanks for watching.